Okay, well, oh, for those on YouTube, sorry, I did all that explanation. It's not on YouTube. See how just destructive this is. This is not like highest damage output for this for black hole. That's how crazy it is. This is not highest output. I've lowered the damage output to have these like balls, singular ball, not the singular balls. It would be a singular ball. It would be slower, but I made it so that it would just be like multiple, just like projectiles. So you'd have like, just it carries you. It carries you. But yeah, I could have much more damage than this right now, which is why this is like so easy to see it getting you to Wrath 10 compared to Knight or Huntress, where you just like, I'm not sure the damage. Like, you're not sure about the damage. You're like, where's the damage? It's not high enough for me to get to Wrath 10. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at how I'm doing nothing, and the crystals are killing the enemy. Look at how much health they have. They have 19,000. Yeah, I mean, this guy now, he's dangerous. Before it didn't really matter because I was playing Knight, but now that there's projectile, he's pretty useful. So for the gear, I'm gonna take everything from uncommon and up. If it's legendary and it's good for another character, I'll keep it. And put it in my stash. If it's legendary, it's not useful. I'll break it down so I can use it here. Sorry, for epic and legendary, anything below that I will just sell for money so I can buy the higher stash, upgrade potentials, and the stuff like that. For this character, because the money doesn't go everywhere. So let's see how I clear. It seems like, oh well, it wouldn't be a problem for you to go a Wrath 5, but Wrath 5 is too dangerous because I do not have enough survivability. That's the only problem. Is like they could easily one-shot me. That's why I need to be like non-stop moving. I could let like one enemy shoot me. Well, I mean, if they could. Look at this, like 200 health. I only have 1,300. If you remember correctly, from my me playing Knight, you remember I already had 3,000 health, and that was like not good enough. I like Wrath 2. 3,000 health, pretty much like 70% damage reduction for armor and elemental resistance, and that was still enough. In this one here, I have 1,300. I have 30%. Like one enemy, one elite shoots me, hits me, I'm dead in one shot. Okay. So it's like non-stop movement. Just make sure everything dies as quick as possible. I will also, in my off time, try and find myself a way to just like make this build last for like higher level. Like Wrath 5, 6, 7, everything. Like survivability, the requirements and all, everything. Maybe switching the skills, and I'll come back to it tomorrow or the next day, whatever. When it comes to it, I did just go into Dark Souls 2. Thanks to Elijah's yesterday having done the like streaming marathon of like all Soulsborne Kiro, he calls it, all like Dark Souls game with Bloodborne and Sekiro, and I watched him play Dark Souls 2. I learned a lot, and yeah, and then I played it to catch up on adaptation to get it to 25, so it was worth it. Got it to 14, and then I was like, okay, then start grinding. I got it to 14 by using the souls I had left, but no, playing with the controller is just practically impossible. Adaptation, really good, really good. Honestly, just like such a pain in the ass. I might replay at some point, but it's gonna be probably not with controller, so I'm gonna have to get used to the controls without the controller, and then yeah, I'll come back to you at that point. But right now it's impossible. It's fucking impossible for me to play. I learned a lot of like secret spot that I just missed, like gear that I missed. Just so much. I missed so much. You know, I mean, it's clear, right? I'm not using the wiki. I'm not using like a lot of fucking stuff that I could use. And then when I watched him, I was like, I'll just get this. That was enough. Now we got a new Slormancer. Let's check what it is. Damage to elites, elite. Damage to elite. Deal damage, you apply a feeble to enemies hit. Increases incoming damage, you can stack up to 10 times. 0.20 per level. So level 100 you would have 20%. So 200% if you stack up 200 times. So like even with this character, which I played the most, let me look at profile. 31 hours, I still do not have all the Reaper. So yeah, Dark Souls 2 is gonna wait a while. I've been thinking about the marathon again in more depth, and I was thinking I'm probably just not going to do exactly as I said. I think I'm just not gonna play Dark Souls 1 nor Bloodborne and Sekiro before I play Elden Ring. I will play them, just not before Elden Ring. What I'm gonna do is simple: Dark Souls 2, which I'm currently doing, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, then Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, Sekiro. Take ages, 2 different platforms, only PS4, and I would love to play Demon Souls Remake. Sadly, don't have a PS5, and don't want to put that much money on a console. Other than that, what's new? I mean, life. Getting myself a formation for a admin job, an administrative job. That's cool. Yeah, that's gonna get gone at some point. Okay, where am I? Okay, I full on Storm. So now we're gonna go back to the hub. Let me look what I have. Okay, I have 1 legendary. Mana on hit, attack speed, elemental resist, crit damage. It's not bad. Mana on hit, mana on hit, mana on hit. Maybe. I'll keep it on the side here, and then these ones will get sold. Okay. So we go from here to then putting the legendary in the stash. I'm gonna sell the other ones because we're gonna need a lot of money to level up my Slormite so I can level up. And level up these bad boy right here, so I have more of the higher level ones, and then using those to then level up my gear. Which right now my gear is not the best. This is literally a build that's only gonna work as glass cannon to, like, even if I push it to highest, maybe I could go to Wrath 6, no problem. And I would still be one-shotted like Wrath 7 or more. My goal is to get to Wrath 10, or at least as close as possible to 10. These guys are +6. Like, each one of them. +6. Not this one, not... One of them's not +6. But, and then they all have their addition to my level, addition to levels of my skills, addition to levels of my Slormancer. Actually, not all of them, but again, it's crazy. Okay, so like I said, I've pushed it. I've pushed this the Slorm Temple a little bit. I got 2 more ultimatum. 43. The enemy levels are 32. I don't know if these modifiers are like modifiers of the basic level, which was like level 20, or is it the modifiers of the enemy? So that's kind of like the enemies are 32, but they're like Wrath 4 of enemy 32. Where I'm like right now I'm Wrath 4 level 45. That means the mage can still handle it. Before, I don't know before what exactly, like a patch, a fix or whatever, it seemed like it was just like following your level every time. So it didn't you couldn't like do it with anybody but the mage right now because everything else was just like too high level. So if I use the right click, which is this one right here, that's only because I need higher damage on elites. If you shoot something, the black hole inside of it, it explodes, dealing a lot of damage. So it's like a double damage effect. Go, and then it's gonna start. So after the 2 first levels, these are dangerous. The amount of damage that these ones do. Again, this is a glass cannon build. You die so quick. I'm excited because I think I'll be able to reach it. I'm excited to reach a level 40 in here, the Slorm Temple, because he's gonna unlock the last feature of Oliron, the like merchant that uses Slorm. Elder Slorm. Look at that damage. That is like a third of my health. A third of my health. Oh my god. Extremely dangerous. Yeah, 96. Again, I'm always going to level this thing right here. So it increases the amount of Elder Slorm I can have. Which means I'm going to just reach the max Elder Slorm, then come back and max it out. Then after that, what I'm going to concentrate on is here, the ultimatum for regen. Mana regen, because I really want this build to be number 1. So that I can push this Slorm Temple even higher afterwards. So yeah, like 115 to 130. If it goes plus 15 every time, 9, wouldn't it go to like 215? No, not 215. I don't want to count, don't care. So yeah, at level 50 you unlock this one here. I'm not exactly sure what it is, so we should be able to get to it. That's gonna be a small stream, like an hour and a half max, maybe even less, like 45 minutes. Again, I'm trying to understand really if I want to do gameplay like this where it's like it needs to be concentrated on just like full power. It's like no like learning about the game, just like experiences. And like you can't even see what the fuck is going on. Everything just dies. And just avoid the middle so I don't get hit. And then, so yeah, these guys are pretty much the hardest enemy to kill because you need multiple hits. Because the black holes are big enough, sometimes you get multiple hits, but if not, you just have to shoot once more, and I have like a cooldown like 2 seconds maybe. I'm sure there's some things that lower the cooldown, but yeah. Okay. Also, I've just gotten like an hour or two ago, um, a better inner fire a Slorm Reaper for my Mighty Knight. This one right here. So the previous inner fire that I was using was this one here that leveled up to this one. Then made me realize it's dog shit because the addition was not what I wanted. Oh, boom! There you go. Here's the better one. Inner fire damage higher. You have more inner fire damage. It's equal to your Reaper damage. Percentage of your Reaper damage. You have higher inner fire duration. That inner fire duration is equal to your inner fire max charges. On top of that, you have fast expansion. You can trigger that whenever, only if there are no inner fires around you. And then boom, concentration, 6 seconds, they rotate faster, deal more damage to elites. That's literally what I wanted. You can concentrate with this on just buffing your max charges. That's it. Literally it. And then you need to like get something that makes it happen. That's it. That's the thing that's crazy about this game is, and I don't really like this. Maybe they should increase the drop chance of Storm Reapers, but your build relies on whether or not you have a Storm Reaper. Like higher level, of course, but you need a Storm Reaper. Like, let's say you want to make a build before even playing the game. You look at the Storm Reapers and you're like, I want this one. Sorry, buddy, you're not gonna get it. There's a higher chance you don't get it than you do get it. Look at this guy who have played 30 hours. Don't have this one. Sorry, let's go back to the normal page. These ones are level up. Don't have this one. Don't have this one. Don't have this one that's level up. 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 Don't have this. I don't even have like half. Storm Reaper profile. I have 46 out of 360. I have none. None. Global progress 22%. I've played fucking 60 hours. I have nothing done. That's the crazy shit about this. It's like Storm Reapers can make build, but it can also break your build. Particularly if you're like, oh, I'm gonna need this guy to make my build. I'm sorry, buddy. You're just not gonna have it. It's like, don't bet on it. Just play the game, get some Storm Reaper, look at it, create your build from whatever skill or feeling you might get, and then depending on if your goal is to get Wrath in, which it is for me, then like set yourself like, hey, I need more damage, I need more survivability, I need more, and it needs to be exponential where the damage increases the damage of this, then the damage of that increases the damage. You don't have like wasted numbers. And yeah. Like there's so much like Storm Reapers that I could look into and be like, I could make a build out of this. I could make a build out of this. But it's like I wouldn't be able to do high Wrath out of nowhere, nor would I have a build or some equipment that would work with that. So I'm like, I'll have to play the Storm Reaper, level up the Storm Reaper, and then get to that point. Okay, I've leveled up. I'm concentrating on. I think I should concentrate on armor, then get this one here. Wait, which one is this? This one here, right? You have more elemental resistance. Elemental resistance is equal to 25% of your armor. So I'm gonna get this one here. Again, not really good for the mana regen because I don't need the mana regen. It's mostly the elemental resistance, but I'm gonna get this one here. That's really, really good for survivability because it gives you armor, health, armor, health, armor, health, and then on top of that, it also gives you a bonus for elemental resistance equal to a percentage of your armor. Which is really, really good. It's like it stacks on top of each other. Don't have enough. And then next floor, which is floor 46. Again, I'm probably gonna have to redo the whole build with this build. The black hole like flying build. Like the clearing rooms, like just like crazy. I could go and try also the singular black hole build. Like I said, that's not the highest damage for the black hole. The highest damage for the black hole is to make it not go into multiple ones, only one. And that's much higher. I think there might also be one where you make it bigger. It's possible I'm wrong. Maybe I'll make it my goal that at least I need to get like level 50 in the Slorm Temple. Because I finished this one, I go grind a little bit more, and then I just, I fill out the meter, and I'm back. So it's not that far off. I don't think that's enough. That's not enough. I can go like two more times, and then I go back to the temple. Not the temple. I go back to the other one. I do another run back here. Let's see what's up. Again, there's 50 levels for having the meter be bigger, so that's gonna take a while. I only have like 9 out of 50. So again, there's probably gonna be at some point a grind here to do. But also on top of that, this game made me think how much I am interested about grinding game. Before I was not, now I just am. Before in the past, you showed me like, oh, almost died. You showed me like Diablo or Path of Exile, where you had to like grind possibly to get the build exactly as you would want it, and I would be like so uninterested. But now I'm like, nah, that's my shit, baby. That's what I want. Slormancer, I think, is a really good start. And so I'm gonna move on from there at some point. I mean, I'm nowhere near. I don't spend the amount of time grinding. I just feel like if I grind when I can, like this, it just makes it more fun for me. Hopefully for you guys. It might feel slightly lacking, but that's like it. Oh my god. Okay, it shows the potential of the game. It just like how much it has, like gameplay wise. You can't just finish the game. Like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna finish the game right today, no, you can't. Possible. I also don't know what the max level is still yet. Maybe it was written somewhere. I don't. 46 is the highest I've gotten. So maybe it's 50, maybe it's higher. I don't know. Again, there's so much gameplay. Oh, never mind. It's at 12. I'm 12 out of 50. Look at all that gear. All that stuff gonna be sold. 48, and that's gonna be my limit for this one. Have to go back and get some of that juicy stuff, and we'll look at the level of the enemies at that point, because I feel like we might also be capped at some point, not being able to clear. So then maybe we're gonna need to do a little bit of grinding to get the ultimatum for mana regen higher, and then like finally concentrate on like making the build for the mage really work. Less concentration on grinding the levels of like some skills, and more about making the mage just work like perfectly. So of course there's gonna be a cap at some point where I'm just gonna be like, okay, I die from literally anyone shooting me. The enemies are probably still gonna die in one shot, but I'm also dying in one shot. Glass cannon build, of course. Like the only enemies that don't die in one shot right now, I'm the elite. literally it. Oh, and the guys that take like 5 shots die. Because these ones are literally made to not be killed in 1 shot. And there you go. We're done. Going back home. Also, like, legendary and the epic still aren't there. Like, they're not that regular. There's none here. You could buy these ones. I just don't want to touch these ones. I think they're dumb. You could buy these. That's not bad, because if you're like, oh, I want some tier 7, but it's like 25k. It's like when you really don't have any usage for the money. Wait, what? Sure. But like right now I have a use for money, so I'm gonna get 1.5 million. I'm gonna get money for the potential and the level ups, and that's it. Oh, is this gonna be the timekeeper for the first time? Or a temple keeper? You have to fight him 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. There's 150 levels in Slormancer Temple. That's what it is, right? Because 150 levels, 50, 100, 150. Am I not right? Still playing the Reincarnation because it also has a fuck ton of gameplay. Library influence still doesn't do anything. At some point, hopefully, it'll do something. I just expect it to be like modifiers that add, when on the map, higher magic quantity, quality, Goldus, Slormfine, you know, basic stuff. But then maybe have a certain sort of choice. But then you would do the same probably for your like Calamity, and it's like, well, it's pretty much like useless, right? When you're full on max, then maybe you unlock weapons, but then you have Slorm. You like unlock weapons with like pure stats, but then you already have that from the pure Slorm grind. It's like, again, these are all buff from the positive breaches. We're gonna get these ones. We increase that amount. I didn't get any upgrade, or maybe I have one upgrade in like how much enemies can drop. Wait, we can already leave? Okay. I'll leave. Go to the next one. So yeah, if there was a goal for this character, it's just be able to understand just like how much there is to the game. And Slorm Reaper level 85, crazy. And just having just like understanding the build, understanding the Reapers, understanding just the fun of pushing this to the max. Possible I've actually taken this build from someone else on YouTube. I don't remember. It's possible I made the build and then I was like, no, you could make it better. I don't even look at build online. I feel like you can make something better, understand better the game if you just do yourself. Oh, I might die here. Still not dead, what the fuck? already grinded a lot today, so I'm not gonna grind more after I'm done streaming. But at least I could get myself some goals to what I want to grind. And I think it's gonna be mostly a little bit of grinds for Knight and Huntress. And then just like pushing exactly like what I need for my builds as Mage to be even higher level, so I can deal with like Wrath number 5. Like damage wise I'm good. It's like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die in one shot. That's the problem. Oh, oh, a legendary with a proc. Here's the thing, right? I'm hoping for it to have more than just one common, and then have a good legendary effect. It has 2 common. That's not good. So elemental damage, it is buffed 2 times, yet still weaker than my other one. Now, mind you, my other one has potential +6. And the legendary effect is dog shit and only has common stat. You would want better than common stat. You would want at least uncommon and your rare. Maybe epic would be fine that you're missing epic, because I would guess that's like high level, but still not giving me the gear I would want for the highest possible, the level I would be. Hopefully we're gonna get there. I could make a run with like where is it? Here, magic items quantity. It's not quality though. Is there some more? That's totem. Evasion. Oh, that's pretty good, but you need 3 to get there. Mental damage again. That's the same as this one here. 15% of your mana lock. I have mana lock though. Again, the same one. While channeling focus, hold the channel focus. Okay. Where's the other one? There's a lot of these guys just randomly placed. This, you can tell the tree is not completely done. Because it seems to have way too much of a concentration on like Mage build. And all these random like useless, like I mean a useless skill. Is there only one? No, there's one here too, right? That's 1, 2, and then you would need 3, 4. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3. This one, quality and quantity. So you could just, I mean, you would only have +5% quality, which is not the best. But if you concentrate on making a build where every piece of equipment has higher magic items quality and quantity, I suppose, then you could just like literally grind. And that would help like all your builds, because you could just put it in the stash. And it feels like I might have to do this because it's clear that at some point legendary are what's going to be needed. And I'm going to need legendary at +15. So I need legendary, I need highest level, and then I need to just push the potential. Where am I? Only 280. I have space. Okay, let's go. So still not there. Still not there. Probably the most important thing first is to find the highest level. I'm still not there at even like 47. Maybe I'll get 47 today. Maybe 48. Doubt it. Doubt I'm gonna get 48. But 47, good. At the end of this, I am gonna write exactly what I'm gonna be pushing, so that I know for myself what I should grind on. I am gonna be working full-time tomorrow, so there's not gonna be much grind. And if they You know what? Tomorrow is gonna be pretty much the same thing as this. Pretty much the same amount of time. The only thing that's gonna differ is that I'm not gonna have any grind done. Meanwhiles, which means the goal would be again showing off the craziness of this game, and then just like level up some stuff. Level 13. 13. Like, I don't have anything else. I don't need to do anything else here. So yeah, which one is it? If all the temporal things, these ones are orbs, and then if you use a skill that uses orbs of this kind, then you have like 3 orbs, and then lower cooldown time equal to your mastery of Arcane Breach, which is this one here, 2x the time. This is the one. 5 plus projectile, 50% less damage. Or you could go, no, that's the same as the other one, the explosion. When it should fork, it creates a remnant of Rift Nova. Wait, Rift Nova? Rift Nova is something else. This thing, right? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Lower cooldown time. Okay, never mind then. I suppose that's a better one. Does not deal skill damage, only elemental, and it's buffed by 100%. That's kind of weird. It's like, oh, it's random, and you have a lower cooldown time. That's kind of an interesting one. I don't know if I would want that. Again, this is what you get. That's right. Okay. The emblems. I have the purple one, right? I don't know what the purple one's called. And the purple one gives me... It's this one, Obliteration. No, it's Arcanic. So you have to see it here. Arcanic, which gives you... For each one, you have plus 10% crit chance. Which means I have plus 30% crit chance every time I'm using this, which is pretty good. Lower cooldown time, less damage. So this one is one I could just fix. This one's not bad. You could just have high rebound chance, high remnants like damage. Fork chance is not bad too, because you could hit an enemy, and then that's what I thought I heard or understood from it. If it hits an enemy and you have a 100% fork chance, it's gonna then break into 2 more from beyond it. Maybe it's gonna make it 3 if you have like 100% pierce chance, which I don't know if it had. Yeah, has 100. Wait. Oh, it has 100% pure chance, but cannot fork. Yeah. So I mean, if you get fork chance, it's gonna give you damage, but you're not gonna have fork chance because it cannot fork, but it always pierces. That does mean the rebound is not bad. It's equal to the rebound chance, which is really good because it just means that you have a chance that your balls just always exists. And then you have remnants, but remnants do less damage, right? 50% decreased damage. So it's actually not that much I could change. I thought it was more damage that could be added because I had lowered it a lot because I just made it 6. We'll have to see. Oh, we're already out? Bye. 346. That's already been an hour. Well, 40 minutes for the video, guys. Ooh, sniggers. Again, guys, glass cannon. Doesn't do enough damage to kill him. Interesting. Right, I almost forgot with the other snake. Do you think I have a rebound chance? It's just quite low. Hello. Okay. Pushing. Push. These guys. They're not dangerous because I'm always moving, but they're just like a pain in the ass. So I have to hit them multiple times. Just ignore the uncommon. Dangerous. My God. Bro, I really need to, like, I don't know if they need to do something, I need to do something, but like 540,000 Slorm, I don't need that much, man. I, in fact, need practically none. I could, and I think I would at some point, push every skill to level 10. But like, just to be able to play them. Like, I mean, these ones right here to level 10. Like, I have not touched... I've touched this one a little bit. I've not touched these ones, but like, I could get these guys level 10, get these a little bit. This one's been pretty much pushed to max. This one, no. I do think I've used it. Or, oh, I've seen somebody use it. This one I've been pushed a little bit. Like, all these are extremely long grinds. But they could be done, and they have, like... They have builds to them. I just haven't thought of them. And now that I'm so much into one build, I'm going to continue pushing that build. That's why this stash has like a lot of usage. It's like you could have multiple builds at the same time and you just keep one. Keep one in the backpack, man. Oh. Hey, shut up. Almost. I think one more floor and we're done. We're done with, we have enough Elder Slorm and then we're gonna go into the temple. Oh! Spacious. Oh, that just means they can't get knocked back. Look, look. I don't care about so many. That's money, baby. Okay. Didn't really get max, but that's enough for me. The legendary, I don't care, so I'm gonna break it down, and everything else will be sold. Perfect. I do need 500,000 for the next stash, then 1,000,000 for the last one, then money for potential, and maybe buying some stuff. Oh! Evasion multiplier. Wait, can a legendary effect be leveled up through potential? That'd be interesting. Again, something I don't know. What is it? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that existed. Also, this right here, I could buy some stuff when I need it. Like I don't have the highest level, which is what 14. I don't have that, but I'm probably gonna need that at some point for critical reinforcement, and that's gonna cost money. 55 plus 5 from pure. Have 313. Like, look at this. Pure 313. That's like 75k. You need so much money, man. You need so much money. Like, you need a guy that's making money. Even then, that's not enough. You need everybody to be able to make a lot of money, which is problematic, honestly. Extremely problematic. Oh, oh. Stop that. It's not dead. Not exactly sure when they're gonna release. I know they have a roadmap and stuff like that, but I don't know if they have a idea of when they're releasing library map. Not that, you know, it matters much, but at least it's gonna give me like one more ancestral like stuff. Ancestral legacy. I don't know where the other ones are. Also, am I gonna get items from the Temple Keeper? Like a really... Am I gonna get like 2 ultimatum? There you go. Maybe I should stop increasing it. I guess I'm not gonna need it that much now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop increasing it. Shall I level? Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna level up this one right here. 130, 166. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start leveling this one up because I know this is like I need to push this guy highest level. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Boss. Level 50. My crystals are already helping. Oh, Jesus Christ. I do have another skill that's makes me teleport. There you go. Easy. $63. That good? Evasion, thorns damage, elemental damage, mana, hit loss. Ultimatum of Echoing Beyond. Your melee recast chance is set to 16.5. Melee recast chance. But that's only going to increase it by like 13.5. 30%? Like what, 30% on level 2 melee recast chance? It's not that good. Is that it? Okay. Oh. Okay, we're good. I was pretty lacking. So the boss doesn't attack you personally. Oh, got another staff. Necromancy. How's this work? Minion increased damage. Minion increased damage multiplier. Attack speed, crit chance, and critical strike damage of skeleton requires are equal to yours. Mana lock from summons is reduced by 0.25%. Cost 1200 mana lock. Use mana acquires. Skeleton squire attacks enemies within melee range, deals extremely low skill damage because he only deals skill damage. 2 enemies hit and it has this amount of health. Max life is equal to your mana. Unstable bones. Tuteria explodes. Skill damage. Okay, yeah, that's really interesting. Minion damage. Could you have multiple? Mana lock is reduced. Again, that's a build in itself. I want to try it, you know? Really a build I would want to try. Like minions. So Huntress, the way I see it, the only way it could really like work is with the ballista. Now there's other ways, but there's like 3 ways you can play the Huntress, which is either traps, poison, or the ballistas, which are totems. And from the level I am at, you just hit enemies, 5% chance they appear, or they're an ultimate. You press it, they appear, and they just shoot automatically enemies. They're just lacking, I feel like. And it makes me feel like Huntress is just not fun. At least less fun than Mage, and less fun than Knight. Knight has like just like you're beefy, you're dealing damage, you don't even have to do anything, you're buff. Or you make your people like come to you. Mage is just like destruction, power of elemental damage, which is much easier to get than skill damage. But the other ones, like, they're too self-isolated, even though they're trying to make it so that every Slorm Reaper, and on top of every Slorm Reaper, every type of damage should be connected to one another. Every type of survivability should be connected to one another, even though they aren't. So that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like they kind of failed at that, but they do have multiple kind of builds, and then you could push these ones to max, which is pretty fun. Okay, push this one higher. 209. 145 should be enough. I do think there's something also that's like the lowest. I don't know if I have it still, but lower your mana is. Oh yeah, there's also lower costs. The lower your mana is, higher mana regen you have. Again, doesn't matter because I'm having the like fixed mana regen. I don't know how much in a row that is, but still room to upgrade. Yeah. Also seeing if level 10 is max ultimatum, because if not, then probably level 15. If level 15 isn't, that's crazy. Because right now, how much is there that's very good? There's only one, right? Only one ultimatum that's good? Right? I think so. I mean, if you could have like melee recast chance 100% at least, or even maybe higher, through like pushing the ultimatum to like a higher level than like 10, 15, go beyond that, then it could be worth it. You have at least like 100%, because that means it's gonna be the sole thing that's gonna be your melee recast chance. So it's like it better be high enough that it makes melee recast chance like just yeah. Mana, it's good enough. Just look at my fucking mana pool. I think I have something, right? It's like more mana you have, the more elemental damage you have. Again, it's literally all for damage. It was like 200, so I don't have enough. What am I? Wanted to look at something. Don't remember. Level 47. But yeah, after we're done with Elder Storm, that's it. I'm gonna look at the levels, really see where the level of this location, to see exactly how close we are to being like, yeah, we can't deal with this anymore. As I see it, there's 150 levels, so that's a lot. And I'm almost got one-shotted by the Mage. Great if there was like some crazy music. Oh, interest. Yeah, I should be able to upgrade it once more. Yeah. I want 60. No, I need 257. So, oh yeah, I wanted to see all the ultimatum, to see how much there were that are good. Experience, no. Movement speed, yes. If you have like incredible debuff of movement speed, to then you want to make sure you have at least good movement speed. Mighty Knight has like minus 30, but that's it. That's like minus 30 is bearable. Gold is fine, set to that's pretty good for like grind. And a melee recast chance, you would need at least like, I would say 75%, or else this is useless. So if there's not enough level to get to 75%, it's useless. Again, this game practically doesn't have a wiki, because like the guy that knows doesn't make a wiki, and everybody else is trying making a wiki, like I think it's like a child, so, or just like somebody who's never made a wiki before. So. My wiki is not that good. It doesn't have that much things. There's not much people working on it, even though this game is like potential and it's really, really good, but people playing other games right now. I'm sure at some point there's going to be a lot of like ad power for this game when it's going to be out of, I believe it should be early access right now, or considered early access, because the game's not completed. How much more do I have? That's the last one. This is the last attack on the Storm Temple for today. Tomorrow we'll be back with some more. Yep. Some more attack and that's it. I won't have them more grind. Will not be playing Dark Souls 2. I can guarantee it. Yeah. 'Cause I think the crystals can go through. Maybe they have to fix that too. I would consider the crystals to be projectiles, but just look like they are. It's projectiles. For his shield, that is. Look at that damage. I didn't even see. It's probably the ground. $117. I don't have enough. Okay. Look at all this. That was a lot. Okay. Let's go sell the stuff. Let's go break down the stuff. And then let's decide what I'm going to be pushing as grind. Mind you, I will not be doing that before next day. But it's still something to note for myself, which is great. I have a full note of everything I need to do in Dark Souls 2 when I get back to it. But you know. Okay. First of all, I need, let me write this down. Another piece of paper, sadly. I need to solidify Mage build. Solidify Mage build requirements. I think I will push. I don't know if is there anything minion wise in the skills. I don't know if there are. You do have clones. Maybe in the oh, you have elemental resist here. That's pretty good. Rebound chance, time lock lasts longer. Because I could try and push other builds. Is there an Innerfire? There's Remnants. Is this like Innerfire build somewhere? I'm sorry, what? They have an infinite Innerfire? Only one? Or multiple? Okay. That's temporal clone. You would need to create an arcane clone. Sorry, arcane clone, not temporal. But then would the clone be considered minions? Because the same kill over and over and resolve your attack stat, but it has a lower speed multiplier. Only have one, last indefinitely. It doesn't say it's gonna create one. Skills? Create one? Whether you are... Yeah, that's... Most of them are all about... Yeah, there we go. Oh, each skill is gonna have one point where they're gonna be like, no, this now, other than you doing it, you're gonna have an arcade clone doing it. And it's all about... It has all of your attack stats. It has a slower multiplier. But then if you use the ultimate, you can then buff your attack clone. You could make... Could you make a build... with... No, that's not... That's a... Where is it? This one here. Could you make a build with your attack clone and a minion? Because it wouldn't take the minion increased damage, would it? It says equal to mine. That's attack speed, crit chance, and crit strike. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Try Staff of Necromancy. Staff of Necromancy. Get an idea of how it works. Can I have multiple squire? The damage. Again, this is all skill damage. 2. He's gonna deal 2 skill damage. If I want to blow him up, he's gonna deal 4 to 5 skill damage. It's useless. Oh, that's raw damage. Again, doesn't really work. I could get the basic staff up. I could look at other staff. This one has another one. That's thorns. Wait, Necromancy. Oh, Necromancy has 2 upgrades. Oh my god, I didn't know this. Necromancy has 2 upgrades? Oh my god. That's really fucking good. Jesus. That's Inner Fire. That's Thorns, which is equal to max health. This is life regen, max life. 4 chance to create a Vindictive Slam. To 0.33 damage. That's not bad. Try Staff of Vindictive Slam. Because the higher you have it, the higher chance you're gonna have the Vindictive Slam. And then the higher like survivability you're gonna have. You have more health, more life regen, more chance of creating like a high damage elemental. So it's pretty good. You have 2 upgrades too. It's crazy. Which one is this? Mana regen. Deal more damage. That's also really good, right? It's like percentage of the mana they cost is then added as damage. And then you have raw damage. 1% of your mana regen. So then you take out the like... That's good too. Staff of Mana Bender. Again, also another thing to remember, I don't know the highest level for these staff. They say like, oh, that's the Reaper damage at level 100. Could you go beyond level 100? I know you can have like at least level 100 plus the 40 with the equipment. I don't know if it's high, you can have higher than 40 if I don't have all the equipment, but you know, makes sense, right? This one is one of the the worst one. But it increases to this one. That's elite. This one is really interesting. Overdrive doesn't have an upgrade. This one, if I remember correctly, it just gives you something really good. So maybe level up Staff of Goldfish. I don't remember which one, what level it is. I suppose it would be higher. Sloan Find. I don't need Sloan Find, but then you have Gold Find. So right now I don't need Gold Find, but I could level up. Level up Gold Staff. What's the bottom? Lightning resist, higher elemental damage, movement speed. Lightning imbued skills deal more damage. Light resist, shield globe value, light deal more damage. Okay. That's pretty much it for for skills. Again, I am pushing this one number 1, I think. I think I want to push Ultimate Arcane Barrier to max. Yeah, to rank 8. Okay, level up. Arcane Barrier Ultimate. To max. To 8. That's max level. That is gonna that's the one, right? It has an inner fire, which means I could make it an inner fire build. The making use of it is not important. Like most of the ultimates just don't have a use that's good. It's like support usage, but it's like not good enough. It's like on certain situation use it. Other time, don't use it. Your critical strikes silence enemy hit for the next 1 second. It's dog shit. This really good. That dog shit, right? Higher crit chance for a build with that. Higher damage over time. That's not bad. If you want to go damage over time. While you or an Icar clone, no. So you have either damage over time, crit chance. Not bad. It can be time blocked. That's interesting. Arcane bonded. Okay, either way. That is it. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you had a nice day. I hope you had fun with what I got for you guys. It was fun for me. I think doing this kind of grind for this kind of gameplay makes it so I'm prone to just showing you guys what the game is worth and what hard work could be without like showing you hard work where nothing's going on. So I'm just non-stop talking, non-stop being like I'm destroying people other than just me like clicking and me 10 times in a row just so that I could get the level up for the skill. Yeah. That also means that I'm probably, when I'm gonna move on for another game, gonna remove the learning aspect, learn by myself, and then say I'm gonna go for this build, and then show the build, show the gameplay, and then maybe if there's like, okay, maybe there's gonna be some grind here, I'm like, I want to continue streaming, I'll continue streaming, playing without the grind, and then I'll come back, do the grind off stream, and then come back, and then voila, it's all gonna be great and dandy. Yeah, perfect. I hope you had a nice day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be playing some more of this. No grind will be done meanwhile because I'm working 8 hours. Take care, guys. See ya.